All right, I think we're back.
You have to hit go live on YouTube as well.
Oh, OBS is so with YouTube and like being linked to OBS, it clicks it for you.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, I think you just kind of like is this like you're seeing all this YouTube stuff, so it's a little bit different.
Yeah, it's a little bit different.
Yeah. Okay. Now I can change. I believe I can change back. YouTube is not maintaining enough video. Lovely.
Okay. It might genuinely be me. I might have to leave.
No. Okay, what if we go to that? Let's do low quality. Okay. Apply. Okay. Yeah, I think it might it might unfortunately be you. I'm sorry.
No. Okay. Let me leave the call and see if it magically improves.
Okay. All right, goodbye to Cass. Sorry everybody. I'm sorry, friend. Oh, not even Discord's fucking up on me. Hold up. You know what? I think what it is, it's that fact that I am live streaming on top of the fact that I was living on Discord. That could be part of it. Maybe things are gonna magically fix themselves? We'll see. Because I was having to give video to Discord and, stream health. Error warning. Have a bitrate. Okay. Maybe this will improve it. Output. Maybe my bitrate isn't low enough, isn't high enough. Is it looking fine now? Okay, yeah, it seems fine now. That is just unfortunate. So, I'm sorry, Cass, this is probably mine. This is my system's fault. Thankfully we have to go back to the game now. Now I just gotta let everybody... Oh, Slime, wait, wait! Okay, I'm gonna be honest, Slime. We might not, we were just having some issues.
Okay, I could kind of tell from the fact that you were just talking about technical stuff that I did not understand.
Yeah, so Cass was in here for a little bit, and, we realized that streaming through Discord on my computer does not agree with, streaming through OBS as well.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, yeah, so the issue is me streaming through Discord.
Alright, that makes sense too.
Okay. Well, what are you gonna do?
Well,
What you gonna do?
I think it's a matter of what do y'all want to do? Do y'all want to watch the like through stream, or do y'all want to like if y'all want to watch through like this stream, then you'd have to do it on YouTube. You can't necessarily do it through like straight live. Cause then like,
I'm just here to hang out, man. I don't actually, like, no offense, but I'm not here to watch something else because I'm playing a game in the meantime. So you know, like.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Well, if that's the case, then I guess I can. Do you mind if I put like a little streamer icon on you? Just in that like you can chill, or
That's fine. I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be fine.
All right, sweet.
I can't believe the kilobytes refuse to move.
They're moving a little bit better now. It's back to fucking 7,000.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's what That's
Also
what
love
YouTube
that
said
you
it wanted.
You unpause and immediately get thwacked.
Well, I wasn't fucking ready for it. I wasn't gonna be ready to do this shit. God. I'm ready to, like, it's like, I'm in the middle of a heated boss fight, stream goes to shit, and it's like, okay, I need to legitimately take a break from this. Alright, go back, and my shit gets rocked.
I didn't realize you'd pause to the middle of the boss fight. I thought it was just off the camera.
With that in mind, I have a better strategy of fighting the guy. Because he doesn't have a hitbox, I can just dodge into him.
You're gonna dodge into him?
Yes, dodge
This
into him.
makes sense.
I mean, that's how it is for a lot of Dark Souls bosses too. They punish you for doing the sensible thing and rolling away. Because then the
Right.
attack is like, screw you, buddy, my attack reaches further outside than it does inside my... So it's like, screw you,
Yeah, it's mean.
you idiot,
What?
you fool, you buffoon.
Absolute rube.
Listen, why don't we just ignore logic whenever we play these games? If it looks like it has a dark fantasy setting, just ignore it. Just ignore the hitbox of the enemy.
If the
I think it's a fair thing.
If the general background color wash is gray or blue, you can dodge through it.
Okay, but what about Elden Ring? Because that thing has every color under the rainbow as a backdrop lighting.
Okay.
Elden Ring is yellow, and yellow means you can dodge into things, but you can't dodge through them.
I don't think it's just yellow. Like, the starting area is a little yellow, but then, like, you go to the different zones, and every zone is, like, a different color.
What does Caleb
I've never
mean?
played Elden Ring. What does Caleb mean? Oh, that's where the dogs have heads, but they're birds, but they're really big.
Yes.
I think you're confounding the two creatures there in Caleb.
I might be. I've never played Elden Ring.
Okay, so
Oh, well, that
Caled-
explains it.
Caled is the red zone. Think of it as
Yeah.
Ohio, Brazil even.
Oh, dang. So just out there.
No, it's worse than that. It's Brazil and Ohio combined.
All
Well, a little bit of
place-
Detroit.
It is a seismic
Really
event
don't
that
want
all
that.
takes place. It is a seismic event that takes place in Detroit.
Like, imagine the Amazon jungle, but every 50 meters there's another farm.
Exactly. Ow. Like there is some form of like predatory practice happening at every corner of the road.
Who's the second person that joined? That's Slime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not famous. I'm just a guy.
I don't think any of us are famous.
Listen, we're
I'm not even like
I think we're
micro
just barely-
famous.
I think we're micro famous in our own like communities, you know.
Yeah,
We're everyone's favorite niche internet micro celebrities.
exactly. Episodes on the micro.
Emphasis on the niche.
There
Oh,
too.
Okay, it's getting to be less niche, all right? Say it.
That's
We'll say
true.
that much.
For better or
A
worse.
little less niche.
You think if you hit a baseball with his weapon, it would fly for miles? Probably. I would have a hard time imagining how you could miss with that thing.
Well, it depends on the composition of the baseball and also how much force is behind the swing.
What you think you think that that thing wouldn't destroy a baseball upon contact?
No, the baseball would be fine. It's made of compressed steel.
That's what baseball is made out of?
No.
This baseball in
made of
particular, I think.
We call that mace ball.
Baseball.
Oh, that baseball.
Just playing baseball with those spiked fucking morning stars.
That would not work. How do
Not
I
with
want
that
to kill
attitude.
the baseball? How do I want to kill the baseball today?
Not with that attitude, it won't work.
I think if you break the baseball, they should give you all the points in baseball.
I don't think. I think they just make
Dan,
you redo it.
thank you for the membership gifts, Elysium, Miss Rock.
I don't
Lefty
look.
Puppet,
We already have a home run for when the ball leaves the
Sir
stadium.
Duncan,
If you make the
Jail
ball
Jail.
inaccessible, I think you should be rewarded for it.
Congratulations.
No, but like when the ball leaves the stadium, though, the ball is still intact.
Right.
If the baseball breaks, usually they'll let it go for that hit, but then if the ball is literally intangible, they probably just make you redo it because there's no way to out you.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, like,
Well,
there's
no stadium has only one baseball. If a stadium only has one baseball, that's a very crappy stadium.
No, but like that for that hit, I mean, not just in general. Like if you hit the ball and the ball becomes intangible, they'll make you redo it because otherwise it's not fair to the people playing the outfield.
Imagine them just tossing the freaking. They just toss the ball like a frisbee, just like. From the side, rather than like an overhand throw. Then you just see like the crumpled like exterior of the ball just flapping in the wind. It just works.
Am I in a stadium that only has one baseball, though?
No.
Crazy. Why not? Not even like a little imaginary...
Why would they only have one baseball?
Well, I mean, that's a great question, isn't it? That's why you had to imagine it.
It's a baseball stadium. By semantics, they have to fill it with baseballs.
Okay, this is gonna be huge. Down an X. Ooh, okay. Oh, this is like my little grand slam. This is my grand slam move.
You're making more baseball allegory.
I didn't even realize.
This is the thing for the stream now. This is the bit.
See, that's the thing. The knight has never been wielding a sword. They've been wielding a baseball bat the whole time.
Exactly.
This is Earthbound.
Welcome to Ender Innings.
I can't believe Hollow Knight. What game are you playing? Is it Hollow Knight?
No,
I thought you know.
Ender Lilies right now.
Well, we found the next Earthbound-inspired quirky RPG.
You know what? Alright, we're changing stream. We're gonna be playing off now. We're gonna be playing as the batter.
That is a baseball game, you're right.
That is as much a baseball game as much as like fucking Mario Kart is a fucking boxing game. All right, that's all I'm gonna say.
No, if you look up off on Steam, it's not out yet. But if you look up off on Steam, the first tag you'll see is sports.
Okay, not entirely.
It's so true.
Because our protagonist is an actual batter, but off. You got to remember, it actually came out way before like the fucking Steam.
I know.
Release.
It came out in like 2004 or something.
Really?
Like that. It's a really old game. Like I could look it up.
Yeah, hold on. Look that up.
Release date. It says May 14th, 2008.
May 14th.
It's a very old game.
It is. But it's bled so much into like other games as well.
I was thinking of Yume Nikki. That was 2004.
Man, I still haven't even like seen any gameplay of Yume Nikki.
It's very strange.
It's very personally strange. And yeah, as far as I know, it's really just a vibes game. If you do not like just vibing and figuring out obscure puzzles, you're not gonna have a good time.
Fair enough.
And by vibing, I don't mean like just like a relaxation game. Like, some people would say like Animal Crossing is a vibing game, even though I disagree. That game is very stressful.
Fair enough.
You gotta step out of the schedule at all times.
Thank you, Coffee, for the 10 gifties. Hans von Bismarck, Ao Oni. That's another game that's like fucking old.
Oh no, you gave a sub to Ao Oni. That's not fine.
Strawberry Herring, First Last, Sean Taggart, Cooper, Judgment Bird, Suppressed, and Pigritia. Thank you.
Anybody in chat is now liable to turn into a giant grape man and start chasing us down.
The Grimace Shake is back on the menu.
Yeah, Grimace, but he's got a big head.
Pretty sure that Grimace is literally all head, no neck.
Grimace is... Well, no, he's not all head, he just has no neck. And
Right,
no
that's
shoulders.
fair. That's fair.
He used to have 6 arms, I think, but then he became... He used to be Ebo and have like 6 arms, and he used to steal milkshakes. But at some point, Ronald McDonald domesticated him and cut off his arms.
You're telling me they... What the... I didn't even see this boss. Ooh, Jesus. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Alright. Easy beat that. Given the choice, I'd rather have lost my mind than this. Lol. It feels good to be, playing like another Metroidvania game. I tried playing, what was it? Metroid...
Dread?
Dread, yeah. I don't know about it. I just couldn't get into it. Maybe it's just the fact
I
that,
liked it a lot.
And
That's really...
And I really liked frickin' what's it called? I liked Zero Mission, because like that's what it's supposed to be inspired by.
No, it's just funny. It's like, I love Metroidvanias, but that Metroid game? Nah. No, I get it. Metroid Dread is like one of the hardest Nintendo games that's come out in recent years, too. From what I know.
It is. I think it's just because, like, the fact that they let a new Metroid game happen at all, I think it's because they understand the appeal and, like, prestige that series has. And they mostly just let it happen because I think they... It's weird. It's hard to know, because they're a business, but there's still individuals in there that I think like Metroid and want it to be a thing, I would imagine. Like, for an artistic sense. So that's probably
That and
part of the
Metroid
reason.
Prime... They had to release something, because Metroid Prime 4 has been in development for like 10 years now.
That might also be part of it, yeah. Unironically.
Metroid fans were quite literally starving.
Well, that hasn't... Well, you say that, but they have not cared about F-Zero fans for, like, thousands of years at this point.
Nintendo
That's
doesn't
true.
know what F-Zero means. Nintendo does not.
Nintendo doesn't know any racing game unless it's Mario Party. Or, yeah, Mario Party, not Mario Kart.
Yeah,
Mario
I
Party
remember
is the
that.
racing game?
Yeah.
Mario Party is the racing game, yeah.
You remember the what's it called? That one mini game? Whenever you have
from
to
Mario
wind up
Party
the cars. Yeah, I was from like one of the Mario Party games where you had to like wind up a car.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
sure. Whatever, man.
Though it's that
Racing
mini
game.
game. It's that mini game from 8 where you're supposed to make a soda can pop open by shaking
Actually,
it.
yeah,
and
you
the
are right about Mario Party
instructions-
being a racing game, because then we had like a whole car controversy, and they were really obsessed with making everyone be in a car for a bit.
Yeah, that was Mario Party 9. It sucked.
And also 10, I think.
10 might have had it too. I don't remember.
I just
that
know
po-
we were stuck in the car ages for a long time.
At that point, just make it the game of life. Because everybody's
I
a
think they
car.
wanted to do that.
But Mario Party's 7 and 8 both have a board that's like, oh yeah, whoever gets to the end of the stage first gets a star, and after that it increases in price.
I remember the Mario Party DS, having very fond memories of being stuck on the first boss and just giving up. and not coming back to it for 2 years. Very fond memories.
Incredibly fun memories. Classic.
I didn't own Mario Party DS. I didn't know it had boss battles in it.
It does
Yeah.
have boss battles. Mario Party DS freaking slaps my day.
Of course.
Yeah, how it would work is like at the end, like if you got first place on like one of the courses or like one of the maps, then you would get to fight to fight the boss. But since it was on DS, like it wasn't necessarily a Mario Party game. This is kind of like a singular. You're just playing by yourself.
Well, I think if you had multiple DSs with the game, you could play multiplayer, but it was a lot trickier.
Then that required you to have to know people that also had a DS.
Yeah. Actually, they didn't have download play. Well, yeah, you still need a DS. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you'd still like need a DS, but you didn't have to have another cartridge of Mario Party in order to do it. I think that's what they actually did for not just that, but also what's it called? Mario Kart DS as well.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
they did it with the
Jesus
caveat that
Christ.
you could only play as a shy guy if you did that.
Really?
No, but that was the weird thing, right? Because everybody I played with on download play on that wanted to be a shy guy. It's like,
I mean, if you don't like shy guy, you're psychotic. So yeah, it makes sense.
You're just a little guy. He's just a
yeah,
little
Shy
guy.
Guy's cool. He's a little
He's just
dude. He's just
He's the
chilling.
coolest Mario enemy.
That's
Like,
debatable.
unironically. Debatable. Who's your favorite?
My username is Buzzy Beetle.
Oh. Oh, is that what that means? Your name?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's-
I didn't know that. I'm learning so much today.
This has been random trivia with Cass.
It's
Thank you,
not
Cass.
really. It's not that random. We were talking about Paper Mario. Paper Mario, you have to fight God in one of the. So like.
Okay, when I say Shy Guys are the best Mario enemy, I
Alright.
mean that as like generic enemies that are in the
Alright.
mainline games and shown like in spin-offs and stuff. If
Alright, name a like standard Nintendo like game, like a Nintendo franchise where you don't fight God. All right.
that might be hard.
Kirby. No, that's wrong.
No.
Yeah, that's
No.
that's like the worst example you could have provided.
Dude.
No, it's like I love the progression of the Paper Mario final bosses because it's like, oh, first game Bowser, second game literally the devil, third game an evil wizard who wants to destroy all of existence, fourth game Bowser, fifth game Bowser. It's like,
And then in the sixth game, you fight an emo boy.
oh yeah, that's true. That's just some dude.
It's just some freaking guy.
Unironically, still better than just Bowser again, though.
Any expectations for Switch 2's Mario Kart? I think they're gonna put Mario Kart 8 on it again.
No, there isn't.
Unironically.
No, they have confirmed. They used a new Mario Kart as confirmation, as the first game that will be on the system. Is the first game we know exists.
Yeah, they showed
have
it off
seen
in
it.
The Switch 2 trailer. They used a whole new map as well as the updated looks for DK. They're
Yeah, we
using
have
the,
seen
they're
it. It's
using the
called
Mario
Hollow
movie.
Knight Silk Song. I would
You're
be
funny.
so upset.
You're very funny.
No, because the thing, I would actually genuinely be upset if they decide to release it on Switch 2 only, because
Yeah.
I'm like,
Imagine we get
Man.
GTA 6 and we get Smash Bros 6 before we get Silk Song.
oh, we're getting GTA 6 before Silk Song. That's not even a question.
Oh, I'm not
At this point,
not
at
gonna
this-
counter you on that.
At this point, I wish it just was a DLC like it was originally planned. I'm gonna be honest.
No, I'm happier this because the problem is it's hit that critical mass where it's like everybody has so much expectations. It's like there's no way it's going to be better than the first game. It's not possible.
Like, we've been waiting for so long, and on top of that, they've had already. So, I know that like before they released it as like one big collection, all of the Hollow Knight DLC, so like Grim Troop, the freaking not Steel Path, I'm freaking Warframe over here. Path of Pain.
God.
Path of Pain.
Pain
Okay,
and
the Path of Pain. The Path of Pain was part of the Grim Troop.
Exactly. So that's all that stuff was freaking DLC. I believe like the base game, you were literally just supposed to fight the actual Hollow Knight, and then that was the base game.
No, the Radiance was in the first one.
The Radiance wasn't the first one? What am I thinking?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of the arena, aren't I?
Yeah, you're thinking of God Home. I don't know what the update's actually called. And also, it was never like separate DLC. It was all free updates.
Right.
No,
but,
they're
like,
labeled. They're labeled as DLC on Steam.
Because
Really?
it's not necessarily paid DLC, it's just downloadable content.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they're not like part of the main story or anything, so I guess it makes sense to call them like superlative.
I mean,
What was
it's
the
all
word?
canon.
It is
world
okay.
The devs have said that. It's like every ending is canon. All right, devs, how are you gonna explain that one?
I don't know what if plans have changed. I don't know why they cliffhanged us on that note for the God Home
Oh, fuck
ending.
that.
I don't know if they're gonna follow up on that at all. We'll see, I guess. Eventually, I think.
Well, hang on. Which God Home ending?
The one for defeating the Absolute Radiance.
I hate to do this to you, but you're gonna have to be more specific.
Yeah, I realized the one with the funny flower.
Okay. Yeah, that one. That one. I don't know what they're gonna do with that one.
Because like,
Oop.
we don't know anything about Soul Stone, but it's still not clear if it's gonna be like a prequel or not. If it's supposed to be a mystery, if it's a sequel or prequel,
Oh.
whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean, we've gotten nothing from the devs. We've gotten fucking nothing.
No, like last year, halfway through the year, one of the devs posted, "Yeah, we're still working on it," and that was basically all he said.
I mean,
It was
that's
just a
honestly-
Twitter post.
I mean, that's all you need, I guess. Oh, I'm petting my weird infested cat, which is more like a fox.
Oh?
Time. Okay.
Do you know about the Bopophyllus?
Oh,
Tomorrow?
oh, are you
Rip.
freaking? Oh, you're actually warframing right now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm always warframing. I did not lie when I said this game is like crack to me right now.
Okay.
I cannot
I'm sorry.
stop.
Did you? I have to go back. Did you call one of the Hollow Knight DLCs Warpath?
No, I called it the Steel Path, because there is.
Because-
Oh.
So the end game of Warframe, it makes you go back through all the like little levels that you've done, and they're like they're twice as hard. All the enemies have twice the amount of health. They have what's it called? Like they're 100 levels more, like higher. And it's generally just like harder to do. So they call it the Steel Path.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Also, you forgot the
this-
fact that the amount of enemies that exist is like multiplied by 20.
Yeah.
That's like the
What?
actual hard part about it.
What game are we talking about?
Warframe.
Okay.
Something that you should be playing, totally.
No.
Why not?
It's a very big game, and I don't have that amount of commitment.
You know what? I will say this: Warframe is absolutely a commitment issue, and suppressed. We are done. I think we're now done talking about Hollow Knight. However, it will probably come back in conversation since we're playing this game.
You know, I was gonna say, like, Warpath, that's one of the Pikmin 2 multiplayer levels.
What?
Well, you never played Pikmin 2's battle mode?
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm ashamed that I don't know any like Pikmin level names off the top of my head.
I haven't played
I'm
a
a fake
Pikmin
fan.
game.
One of my favorite things to do as a kid was go on to Pikmin 2, boot it up on the GameCube, and just play the battle mode, but we weren't allowed to secure marbles. We just had to get cherries and then kill the opponent with them. Because cherries activate the roulette wheel, which gives you a single-use buff, and some of those buffs are like, oh, drop a spider that's also a high explosive onto your opponent. Or summon an elephant that can spit fire in their base.
Now you're telling me this is Pikmin.
This is Pikmin.
Dude, Pikmin is pretty brutal. Like, unironically.
They got a fish in it that's a gun.
True. Gatling Groink.
Yeah,
I
the
kinda
Gatling
wish they-
Groink.
I kind of wish they brought back the Gatling Groink, to be honest, in Pikmin 4.
I'm surprised they
Speaking words
didn't.
and shit right now.
They did bring up... yeah, my favorite enemy
Huh?
is the Puffy Blowhog.
Oh, the Puffy Blowhog. The Puffy Blowhog is a classic. It's been in every Pikmin game. It's so funny
Yeah.
because it can't even technically hurt you.
Chat.
It
literally
can't hurt
just
you.
Words. These are
It
words
can't
that
hurt
I
you,
say.
and in the first game, it's considered a boss fight. It's like,
Puffy blow.
I actually don't know that many
Something.
Pikmin enemy names in the machine because I remember a lot of them, but I just never remember the names because they're so complicated and nonsense.
The words y'all are saying
Yeah,
right
like-
now seem like nonsense right now. I've like
yeah, like, for example, the careening Doriji bug.
Oh, I love the Karini Dirigi bug. I'm surprised he wasn't back there either.
It's a little green guy who is in the air because he's got a bundle of balloons tied to his forehead.
Well,
And
they're not
he,
real balloons, they're like gas bags that look like balloons.
yeah, is that, and then it creates bomb rocks by spitting them out of its mouth, and then drops them on you.
God damn it.
They got really weird with Pikmin 2. Genuinely. But it has some of my favorite
Me
enemies
too.
because of that. At least design-wise. I haven't actually gotten to play Pikmin 2 myself. I just like a lot of them visually, but I know that a lot of them would be a pain in the penis if I actually went to play it.
Okay. I will look. You don't know Pikmin being a pain in the dick until you've played Lands of Torture, because that game is designed to be as unfun as physically possible.
Is that like a mod? Or what
That
is
is a mod of Pikmin 2 that makes the game more difficult, and that is me being very generous.
Oh my god. That sounds like a fun time.
Yeah.
And by fun time I mean painful time, which is fun for me.
Imagine, like, you know how the Titan Dweevil is at the end of the game?
Yeah.
In Lands of Torture, the Titan Dweevil's room has 3 Titan Dweevils, a Man-at Legs, a Raging Longlegs, and a BD Longlegs.
Why is the whole Longlegs family having a family reunion at the end?
I don't know, but the easiest way to do it is to wake up one of the Titan Dweevils and then sit in the corner of the arena whistling, because if you wake up anything else, you just die.
Wow. I'm really happy they brought back the mana legs in Pikmin 4 though. Like, that made me very happy.
I never finished Pikmin 4.
Oh, that's a shame. I really liked it, but I understand some people who are a little disappointed because it definitely goes for some very different things in some places, and I will be fair. I think some of those things will be better off as a one-off thing for the series. And as much as I like Owachi, I will admit he might be a little overtuned. Just a little bit.
I just got bored. It's like the game was really easy, so I didn't really have much to think about. I think the only levels I had trouble with was one of the Dendori battles. And that
I had
was it.
trouble with the Dory battles. Those were very fun.
So how the fuck am I meant to get across here?
I don't know where you are, man. It's like,
Okay, so you
It's like-
even I'm like I'm mostly
like a-
talking to myself right now. I think I'm not supposed to get across this like huge gap that it's presenting to me right now, and I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to like go down somewhere.
yeah, it's like a 45-second delay for me, I would say. So,
Right now I'm just trying to find a fucking gap.
why? Do you need to buy a pair of jeans?
I Shut up. Shut up. That was awful. I will go to Levi's. Actually no, I will get some Wrangler jeans. Thank you very much.
Gap is the store. They
I
would
know.
have all those brands.
I will go to Wrangler themselves. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the?
Gotta go out and wrangle some jeans.
I love
They're
wrangling
built-
jeans.
They're built too tough.
Yeah, they're built to be wrangled.
Get yourself wrangled down to the gap.
What? You can't swim, by the way.
I can't swim, but I did swim up.
It's true.
Look at me. I'm freaking in the waterfall.
Good luck. It's like, how does that even... Water does not work like that. If you went underwater while you were under a waterfall, it would just force you to the ground and kill you.
No, you're right. You're right. So this is why we just say in these cases it's a video game and we shouldn't take it at face value.
Man.
Just admire.
But if
the
that
beauty
waterfall
of,
was made of... If that waterfall was made of honey, though.
it's a water rise.
Oh, dang. It's rising?
Yeah.
It's covered in oil, clearly.
If I cover myself in oil, I will rise to the top of this waterfall.
It's true.
I love physics.
I love physics too. Especially breaking them. That's very
Wait a
fun.
I love Physics 3.
You're telling me that we have physics 2 now?
We always have physics too.
Physics was so good, they made a sequel.
They did.
Dang.
Impressive.
Curse you, Newton.
Why didn't you find this shit out sooner?
Why couldn't I have come up with this? I could have been paid so much
was
money.
invented by the new physician, Newton.
I love the idea that Newton is a physician, not a physicist.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, wasn't he just like... He was a
I-
physicist, wasn't he?
I thought he was a philosopher.
He's probably a philosopher. They labeled everything philosopher back then.
Yeah, including stones.
Ooh.
Oh, true.
Oh, okay, hold on.
That's that 15-second reduction to your potion cooldown right there.
There we go. Bring you back. Oh, you're a creature.
Nobody?
aren't you?
Alright. I see
No,
how it is.
I'm sorry. Nope, go back up, go back up. Go back up. Okay. I hit the panic button real quick.
No, we call that an elevator.
That's also true.
What is that thing?
Okay, I think I get the attack pattern for that thing now. Oh, I fucking...
And the charm of myths. See, somebody got it.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm lost on your reference as well.
It's a Terraria joke.
I'm not a Terraria player either.
Dang.
I know,
Alright.
like, and like half of the people that I talk to, like, all like love Terraria. And I just had.
It's a good game.
I mean, I don't doubt that. It's just it always just seemed like budget Minecraft to me. Actually, no, like harder Minecraft. Or yeah, not budget. Like,
If anything, Minecraft is the budget one at this
no,
point.
you're real. You're real. My fault, gang. I mean Minecraft at home. That's what it felt like, because I looked at it like
basically the same
really
statement, though.
really earlier into its development.
Okay.
Yeah, Terraria early in development had like nothing in it. Nowadays, it's decent.
Yeah.
I say decent. It's only the like 16th best-selling game of all time or something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Only the
it's decent.
16th.
Yeah, it's decent.
They're both in the top 20. I know that.
Minecraft is the #1 best-selling game in the world.
Yes.
Wait, Tetris got the throne? Since when?
Hold on. Top 20 best-selling video games. It's literally... It's on Wikipedia. I can just look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do we got? We got... They are not numbered in order. I take it.
What?
Ordered by sales, #1 is Minecraft.
Yep.
Perhaps unsurprisingly, with 300 million sales. #2 is Grand Theft Auto 5, with
That also makes
210 million. #3 is Wii Sports. That's kind of unfair though, because it came with every Wii.
I think every single time someone hears that, they always bring up that point. Because it's
Okay,
true.
but like
It's
think-
true.
Okay, yeah. Like think about for Minecraft though, like it's a little unfair because like how do you put it? Fucking they're using it like for education purposes as well.
Yeah.
Like schools
Like,
use
there's-
that.
#4 is Mario Kart 8 and Deluxe.
Oh, I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why that is. No, #5, PUBG.
Really?
Yeah,
Not
PUBG at
Fortnite.
75 million. Not Fortnite. I don't think it counts for because this is game sales, not profits.
Yeah, true.
Oh, that's true.
And Fortnite's free. #6 is Red Dead Redemption 2. Apparently.
Wait, really?
All right, go on. Count downloads globally. What's downloads?
Oh, downloads isn't listed here. I would have to get
you'd
something
have
else.
to. Oh yeah, you'd have to go on like a secondary website or something like that.
No, #7 is Terraria. So it actually went up since the last time I looked at it, with 60 million sales.
That's pretty good.
8, that's Super Mario Bros. Just the original Super Mario Bros. Is #8.
Really?
That's actually very impressive for the time it came out.
Yeah, very.
Yeah. I love. It says the developer is Nintendo Research and Development 4. It's like, okay. I suppose that's correct.
But we're back to the topic of Nintendo. I am so happy they are including backwards compatibility for Switch 2.
Yeah,
It's very happy.
that's good.
That is good.
We need a new system so that we can hopefully optimize Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
You don't understand. Those trees need all the RAM they can get.
This is. It's true. This is a surprising one. #9 is Human Fall Flat.
What?
What?
Apparently, at 55 million
That
sales.
game that all the YouTubers played for like a week?
Yeah. It sold really well, apparently.
What the? Is that why? Like they kept making updates for it, even after people stopped like doing
Okay,
YouTube
you
videos
do
on
have
it.
to, listen, you
Probably.
have to keep taking into account these are all sales. These are not like downloaded games. Remember?
Yeah, this is just sales. There are probably games that are been downloaded more than these.
Hey Tommy, you might enjoy the game. I am ZeroCon. Thank you.
That's true. Tied for #10, we have Overwatch and The Witcher 3.
We're talking about Overwatch. Well, we can really count Overwatch.
We
with Overwatch
we
on the
literally
same game.
can't count. We literally can't count Overwatch 2 because it's a free download.
Oh
So
yeah,
it's
that's
literally-
right.
I understand the business decision and reason to do it, but it still makes me very sad that they just like rolled over the original Overwatch to release the sequel. I've never liked games
Okay.
like that.
I will say this: I am kind of glad and their move that they're doing right now with like returning the loot boxes, because it seems like that they finally are taking like the advice of what people were asking them to do. It's just too little, too late.
Yeah,
But that's
pretty much.
They're bringing back loot boxes. They're bringing back 6v6. What was the
They're
point?
turning. Yeah, no, they're turning the game back into Overwatch 1 because everybody hates Overwatch 2.
Then what was the point? You got rid of the campaign. You got rid of the campaign and you told us
It's like
that
the one thing that was going to be new with the game, they scrapped. So it's like, what's the point?
you got rid of the PvE. and they told us the PvP was gonna be amazing, and now we're just.
And then it wasn't amazing. And then it wasn't amazing.
Exactly. Number 11 is the combined sales of Pokemon Red, Green, Blue, and Yellow.
Huh.
Because they're
I guess
technically all the same game.
I mean, that's true. So I guess it makes sense to do that. It feels like cheating, though.
I mean,
It's a little bit
it's
cheating, but-
the same game. It's the same game, and they've been doing that thing where you have to buy multiple copies of the same fucking, like, essentially the same game just to get the full Pokedex.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's been a thing.
Especially bad back then.
Yeah.
Number 12 was Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Wait, really?
That actually
Yeah,
makes sense.
God.
That makes sense.
That
because
one-
a shit ton of people bought that.
It's like, by the way, people are going to say, oh yeah, it came out right at the start of COVID. Of course it's going to have good sales. It got double the sales the year after COVID started. Then, like, since the pandemic situation ended, in air quotes, its sales have tripled. That game is extremely successful
Yeah.
for what it is. Number 13. Very unfair, but it's Wii Fit and Wii Fit Plus. Once again, game that came with a system.
Oh my goodness.
14 is Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
I mean, that makes
Yes.
sense. though.
Yes, that makes sense. Because Black Ops 3 got a hell of a lot of love a lot later. Like, whenever I think it was Black Ops 4 came out, more people started playing Black Ops 3 because they realized, oh shit, this is garbage.
Yeah. Damn, I just watched you lose all of your HP to a single attack.
Yeah, what the fuck? We're doing it again.
Tied for number 14, I think I was on. Tied for number 15.
Oh, Paulo responded. Turns out the funny meme I posted is true. Very good to know.
Oh. But yeah, tied for number 15, I think, is Stardew Valley and Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
I love that they're tied. Very different games right there.
Mm-hmm. Stardew Valley, also technically the only indie game in the top 20.
Technically, yeah.
Because
Wait,
Terraria
Terraria
is
doesn't count
not.
as indie?
Nope.
Well, Terraria isn't indie anymore. It was when it first came out, but
Oh, that's what made me lose all my health. I took like 40 of those bullets to the face.
did
Which
you
I
do it
just
again?
did. I did it again! Oh, God damn it.
Number 16, Skyrim. Nobody's surprised by that.
How many times have they released it now?
They've released it a lot, and it still sold worse than the original Super Mario Bros. No, it still sold worse than Red Dead 2, which came out like a couple years ago. Uh, 17, Mario Kart Wii.
That
Got
makes
another
sense.
game that came with the console. 18, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Huh. That makes sense.
That should not be surprising, but it feels a little bit surprising still.
Here's a good one. You know how a bunch of these have included their alternative releases in the same game, for the most part?
Yeah.
Number 19 is Tetris specifically for the Game Boy,
Amazing.
at 35 million.
I mean, that's just a natural fit. That just makes sense.
And then number 20 is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, so
Really?
whatever.
I really would have thought that would have gotten more.
It's
I
a
mean,
big
that's the top
game.
20 out of all. No, see, he meant more. That's why he's surprised because it's a big game.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
it would have been. I thought it would have sold better.
I feel like it's.
I just killed myself from that.
I feel like The
45
Legend of
seconds
Zelda is a
left.
weird one. The Legend of Zelda is a weird one because usually the games are really long and require a lot of commitment from players, so there's not going to be as many people that are as interested in it.
Well, the thing is, the straight up vibes of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom as well is a lot more like chill than a standard Zelda game.
Yeah.
Like it has more like that turn on your lo-fi headset kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Okay, this keeps going until number 50, but I'm not going to read the rest.
Yeah, I was wondering if we just turned into like a watch Moyo video all of a sudden.
I'm not even kidding. Like, 15 of the ones that I haven't read are Call of Duty. Like, it's insane.
But Black Ops is like is it the best? Black Ops 3 is it the best selling, or which one's the best selling? Modern Warfare 3.
The best-selling Call of Duty game was Black Ops 3. Yeah.
That makes sense to me. There was a lot of hype for it, and it sold a hell of a lot better after a while.
Okay, let me see if I can't find most downloaded video games. Most popular PC games by monthly active users. That sound...
I believe that Marvel Rival is currently probably one of the most active ones.
Okay. Monthly active user... Okay, first off, you were wrong.
That doesn't surprise me, but it's like not the top. I wasn't expecting it to be the top, but I was at least expecting to be like what top 10-ish.
Okay, top 20 games by monthly active users. Number 1, Counter-Strike 2 and Go.
Yeah.
That's like, yeah. Number 2 is Fortnite. Number 3 is Minecraft. Number 4 is Roblox. Number 5 is Marvel Rivals.
They're doing good for themselves.
Number 6 is The Sims 4, apparently.
What?
Listen, okay. Listen, you gotta understand, like, there's a lot of girls that love playing The Sims. And a lot of, like, The Sims is a very popular franchise.
It is, but I didn't think it was that popular. Number 7, League of Legends. Number 8, Dota 2. Number 9, Valorant. 10, Call of Duty... The Call of Duties Modern Warfare 2, 3, Warzone, and Black Ops 6. I guess they're all been keeping track of. PUBG is number 11.
It's still kicking. How old is this list?
This list... Let me see if I can find a date on it. This list is from September 2024.
PUBG is still hanging on? That well?
Yeah, I guess. I'm surprised Fortnite is top 2. Why?
Why?
Well, because it's Fortnite.
Dude, they have Peter Griffin and Hatsune Miku in the same game. Why are you surprised?
Royale, yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. Get down.
Get
Get
down.
the board right now. Just wiped out
Just
Tomato
wiped out
Town.
Tomato. Why does everybody know
My
this?
friend just
Okay.
got down.
It's a song of the generation.
Like, this is
number
this is more
12.
popular than Mo Bamba, alright? You don't understand.
That's true. Number 12, Helldivers 2.
Ooh.
Ow.
I'm glad democracy is getting spread adequately.
13, Grand Theft Auto 5. That's not surprising. 14 is Delta Force?
What is Delta Force?
What?
I don't know what this game is.
That might be. I feel like that might be like either a Asian community game or a European community game, maybe.
This has to be newer than September 2024. This game came out in December.
Oh.
It was the number. It was the number 31 most played game in January 2025. which means... Oh. Okay. 15, Path of Exile 2. 16, Rocket League. 17, Rust. 18, Overwatch 1 and 2.
It's the same game.
Yeah, I suppose so. 19 is Diablo 4, 20 is Rainbow Six Siege. So...
It's interesting how a lot of these are still kicking around very well players-wise, and yet culturally they're pretty dead.
Yeah.
One second.
Like Rainbow Six is like been dead for how long now? Like as far as updates go.
No, bueno.
Okay. Apparently, this list excludes China.
They probably had a lot.
They probably do change quite a bit about it, because there's so many people there. But
Yeah,
also, I think it's more like their monthly aggregate player data isn't publicly available, probably.
Also that too, probably. Yeah, that makes it complicated.
Golly. Okay, this boss is a little bit trickier.
Yeah. I don't remember fighting this when I played, so...
Hey, Cass, how often do you think you finish games on average?
Me? Not very often, but I don't play a lot of games, so...
Fair.
Neither do I. I kind of get hyper fixated on like a few. You know?
I like to play a lot of like smaller indie games, but then in terms of like big games, I only focus on like 1 or 2 at a time.
Yeah, same here.
Which is kind of why I've been kind of neglecting my Limbus dailies, because I cannot keep on track of Limbus on top of all my Warframe stuff. I can't do it. I'm coming back for Railway, but I don't know when I'll be back to doing my dailies and stuff.
Warframe has like a crippling hold on me right now.
It does too. I hear the Grenier gelling in their little funny made-up words in my sleep. Thanos, go! Anyway, how's Ender Lilies? How's it? We've been talking very little about this actual game so far.
Yeah, so I really like the environment. The combat feels very like intuitive as far as like being able to combo certain things, but also having very limited options. I think it gives you like, it's not gonna like overload you with all the things that you can do. It just gives you a lot of options, so then that way you can customize a build that you like, which I like.
I heard a big part about this is like converting enemies to your side. How does that work?
So whenever you beat a boss, you get like typically an attack of theirs, or like just if it's like a, some bosses are just like boss versions of like a basic enemy. So you'll get like a maybe just basic thing about the enemy, and it's nice. I like it. I just like the gameplay overall. It feels very smooth, but it also does somewhat feel very Dark Souls-y, but definitely harder than Hollow Knight. That maybe I'm just out of practice for a while.
I think that also stems from it not having the same movement, to be honest.
It does not. Yeah, Hollow Knight had a lot more movement. What? Oh my god! You stay too long in that little tornado, and you will fucking die.
I can't imagine why that is. I'm gonna be honest.
Shut up!
I don't know. Standing in the tornado? That sounds like a good idea.
The thing is, you make one wrong move and you hop into it on like if you dodge into it, then you're just like, well, guess I'll die then. I wanted to get away from the danger, but it brought me to the danger. I walled myself in.
Oh yeah, I just watched you jump into the tornado.
Oh yeah, look at that.
What is this, the headliners? Person in chat doesn't get the love for Warframe.
I mean, that's fine. I know that Warframe isn't for everybody. Hell, it wasn't for me whenever it was like first released, and it has become a different game from like years ago.
It does seem to have been done so. Like, I've been looking through the history of this game, and some of the stuff they actually has changed drastically is crazy. Like, I'd say like 80% of 90% of the current content in the game was not there at launch.
Yeah, it's a completely different game. Oh god, now we're doing into bullet hell mechanics. Okay.
That comment was posted like 5 minutes ago. I just didn't read it until now. I saw it when it showed up.
That's fine. For games like this, it's kind of hard to be able to look at chat as well as be able to like do a boss battle whenever you need to pay attention to every possible hitbox on the screen.
Yeah.
Limbus dailies feel like an immense chore, though. Yeah. I will say I'm very much like a fucking win rate gaming person. I advocate for win rate gaming a lot.
Good. That's all you need, really.
I'm glad that I'm not the only one in this community.
Gee!
You absolutely are not. A lot of people are very proud of their win rate. What does it mean?
P plus enter. The original win rate.
True.
Usually the best units in games are units that have one attack type, but under a specific circumstance, their other attack type gets extremely buffed.
What do you mean, like for Limbus or just Gotcha in general?
No, I'm responding to somebody in chat because the witch, decided it was going to use melee in its final phase or something.
Oh yeah. By the way, hi G-Chan, I see you.
It's like Monster Sanctuary Promethean has a really terrible magic stat, but a pretty decent physical stat. But it gets a skill that says if you have 15 or more charge stacks, your magic is increased by your physical.
That's really
so
fun,
it becomes
actually.
higher. It's very cool. That monster is not very good, but it can do very hilarious amounts of damage if left unchecked.
I keep forgetting you can actually play Monster Sanctuary against other people.
Yeah, there's a very, very, very small competitive community.
I like how you have to emphasize the smallness here.
It's really small. It was like they put Aethermancer into beta like last week, and I played it. It doesn't seem like it's for me, but it's got cool art style. So
yep, melee attacks.
I'm still thinking about the railway announcement. Those always make me excited just because we get to see the cool abnormalities actually be in battle. But I'm very curious about how Sleeping Bag is gonna work at all. Because it's gonna give you hugs, but what do the hugs do?
The hugs give you chest pain. It's literally going to be. It's probably just going to be a boss that has poise, and when it gets enough poise, it does a big thing.
Yeah.
I hope it's something a little bit cooler than that. Their Frey already looks cool though, just because it has minions, which we have not had a lot of animatics to actually have minions. I think about it.
Well, you know why it has minions.
Well, we know, yeah, we do, but that's cool.
Their fluke shoots has a very very team killer. Yeah. By the way, those minions were the G Corp soldiers. I don't know why those were the ones they decided to bring back.
We're talking about
because they're the only smoke ward thing we have.
No, we're talking about their fluke shoots now.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And I mean, again, Kaz, they're the only smoke ward type unit we have at all, and I guess they didn't want to like go through the trouble of deciding whole new ones.
They could have just put R Corp dudes. I mean, yes, that would involve designing new ones, I realize, but...
But I mean, it would have been cool to have like more like factions in the smoke war be represented, yeah.
Yeah, because really right now we just know G Corp and R Corp, and I guess L Corp, but we don't know how they fought in it.
Yeah. It would have been cool to have like R Corp.
Wasn't O Corp a part of it as well?
Well, there were a lot of
part of it.
A lot of corps were a part of it, but we don't really know how it worked. If we have to unironically fight 400 roses, we know that we have to. It showed like 3 frames.
Why was everyone so surprised about 400 roses? It's in the banner. It's in the battle pass.
It's weird because in the story, the fight against Camille and I don't remember Paula counted as the 400 roses fight in the dungeon. It even gave you the eco gift.
Yeah, it was weird. I do like how they handled the fact that it wasn't there, if that makes any sense. Because it was just like present throughout the entire background. And
yeah,
like,
it's
all the minions and stuff.
It seems like the way they're gonna do it from now on is that the end boss of the final ego from the battle pass is going to be the end boss of the railway, and that's probably a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Probably the best way to give them the attention they need instead of just slapping them in the middle of a dungeon.
But we've already fought. But wait, hold on. Didn't we get Hex Nail this season?
Well, which one do you mean?
What?
Because we got 2 Hex Nails this season, but one of them is Season 0, and it's been in the game since launch.
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
I meant this. I meant the fucking
the fight. The fight is this season, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we have Rose Hunter and Hurdy Teddy Bear. They're in there. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess we technically don't know if they're in the railway.
I mean, they probably will be.
They almost certainly will be.
Yeah. Also, keeping in mind that in the dev stream, Kim Yi-hoon did say that they were planning to have this railway have the looping mechanic, but better. I'm imagining that the 3 different paths are just the 3 different things you're gonna have to do. And the 3 new abdos are probably at the end of each of the paths, if I had to guess.
Yeah, it would be really cool, actually, if the railway was 3 paths and you got to pick which ones you did in which order.
That would be cool. Although they did still save, like, 400 roses as the last big one, so maybe you get us just 2, and then you fight 400 roses, who knows?
No, it was like, there's the three paths, each one is 3 fights, and then the 10th fight unlocks once you've beaten all 3 paths in whatever order you choose.
Oh, that would be really cool, actually. You're cooking with
it's
that
like, one path ends with their Flugschütze, one path ends in Sleeping Bag of a Bygone Day, and the last path ends by forcing you to refight the final boss of Kanto 7.
Oh, yuck. Stop that.
We're going all the way back to
We're-
Railway 3 with this one.
Project Moon, this is the third time you've made us fight on Quixote.
No. This you have to understand. Every odd-numbered railway so far has made us fight the most recent end Kanto boss in it.
Really? I'm not.
Yeah.
I do not keep up with fucking Railway that much.
Railway 1 had Cromer as its second to last fight. Railway 3 had both the Pequod Trio fight and the fight against Gas Harpoon back to back at the end.
Oh my god.
And it sucked. Perhaps unsurprisingly.
I liked it though, but I just like it when Olympus hurts me for some reason, so that's just me.
Yeah, we didn't. I mean, if we wanted to be really technical, we had to fight Heathcliff at the last fight of Railway 4 too, but not the same one.
Oh jeez.
If they do make us fight Don Quixote again, I hope it's just the second half of that fight, skipping the
Hopefully.
Ferris wheel, because that
Yeah.
sucked. That's just boring.
I mean, it was good the first time, but that seems like it would be really bad to just replay, especially going for
That-
time.
That fight by itself takes 2 hours to complete.
Yeah.
Like-
Really? It took me 2 hours
Yeah.
to complete that?
With the cutscenes factored in, it takes like 2 hours.
Oh my god. I didn't realize it took me that long. I guess I was just enjoying myself, but Jesus Christ.
Oh come on, I really need to lock in. Bullet hell.
Every time
Come on,
Olympus
come on.
fight
Oh
is painful for some reason. I'm like that meme of what happened.
Oh,
He died.
I fucking died at like the last little bit.
Oh, that's the worst feeling. That's the absolute worst feeling you've ever had. Let it out. Let it out.
At least you can see the health bar.
And it's not like Cuphead where it shows you your progress after you lose. They're like, ooh, so close, friend.
Just like, ew!
Ooh, you almost had me.
I don't know.
You almost had me.
I don't know why people kept saying that they were planning on changing the Railway 4 Heathcliff to Wild Hunt in the last fight. It's like, why would they do that?
I mean, I think it's just because it's otherwise like Kanto, Wuthering Heights team, the team that King and Binds has. And I mean, I think it's obviously a placeholder, but why would they change it at this point, right? Like,
Yeah, there's no point in changing it now. They might, if they ever decide to rerun them, please, they might change it then, but...
Yeah, not now, especially
Not
because
current
this with
variation.
everyone's times.
Tetsu. Actually, I really don't think it would, because he still dies in 2 turns.
I guess that's true.
So,
Wait, which one?
Heathcliff. The Pecatola Heathcliff, not
Yeah.
actual boss Heathcliff.
Wait. Okay, it's been a minute. Since
Did
I
you
played
play
this
Railway
game.
4?
No, I did not.
Oh my god,
Oh, that
okay,
would
you would
explain
not
it.
Wait, no,
understand any of that's
I
happening.
have. It's just it's been a minute because like I played it
Okay.
once and then blocked it out of my brain.
Why? It's
That's
so
fair.
cool.
It's cool, but also the novelty of it wears off very quickly.
Yes. I mean, I only go for like the badge times. I don't go for like the best times like some people do. The absolute
Yeah, I
best
usually
times.
just go for under 100 turns, because that's what seems to be what they want all of them to be from now on.
Could be.
What, the freaking populace?
No, Project Moon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's been the goal for the last 2 of them.
Hmm. I'm not going to be using that. Okay. Alright, focus up, focus up.
Sleeping bag is so cool, though, as an abnormality. Like, especially the latest things they've been doing with it, and especially finally getting to see it in motion, just like solidify how great a monster design it is.
Oh yeah, I like
I don't
it.
know. I don't really like it.
Why don't you like it?
It's kind of weird. Like, I know the inspiration for it now, and it's cool, but it's like, it's not my aesthetic, I suppose.
I mean, that's fair. Like, I imagine. I'm sorry, this is presumptuous, but I imagine you'd like your monsters a little more coherent or like material. If that's
Well, no, that's not even just. I don't like when the monster is black on a red background, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay. You don't like silhouette monsters, or just like that color red and black.
It's when the highlight color is red, I feel less of an attachment to them.
Really? That's not
Because
the part
it feels like they're trying to be edgy. And it's like, yeah, it's Project Moon. Everything in it is going to be edgy. That's not the issue. But
Is Hurtley edgy?
Hurtley is just a funny guy.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, do you love the city you live
If you look at what the actual abnormality does, it's kind of edgy, but it's not really. Like, the highlight color is like
The rainbow.
teal.
Yeah, teal.
It's got a lot of colors, but it's like teal. But yeah, like the Smoke War abnormalities, I'm not really that fond. Like, I'm not really fond of any of the abnormalities in the new railway, specifically.
Oh, that's a shame.
I kind of want to see more of the, what's it called? The, hospital abnormalities.
Oh,
I
really
want to see more of
these
them
guys.
too. Gotta wait until Kanto 11.
Gotta
Trust
wait
me.
until Kanto
Whenever
11.
we were talking about this.
Yep. I can't believe I can't believe
Why was
Oats is
that?
in the hospital.
Oh my...
He died
in the
again.
hospital?
Otis.
Oh yeah, she is. I still really wonder what the heck that hospital team has to do with anything.
I imagine it has something to do with, like, a labyrinth, in a way. Because, like...
I heard people say that because the nurses called a Niv, that the hospital might be a stand-in for an island Odysseus was trapped in.
Oh, yeah,
at some
the
point.
island. The island. Yeah.
You're thinking of the
Yeah, I was gonna say
Labyrinth.
Odysseus never went through the labyrinth.
What
That
else?
was somebody
Thinking
else.
of the Minotaur.
Listen, I'm just thinking of, like, more Greek mythology, you know, in
Yeah.
general. I
think it was
haven't-
Perseus, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That went through the labyrinth.
Listen, I'm not necessarily one that has read up mostly on the actual books themselves.
Yeah.
I have seen the new Faust Ego, and it doesn't interest me as much because now I know what it does.
Didn't we also?
Oh, what
just
does it do?
have-
I
Wait,
missed that.
like literally weeks ago, we had a banner of Faust and Yi Sang. You're telling me we're doing it Faust and Yi Sang?
No, because Faust. Wait. Oh, you're so right.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
Yi Sang
tell me I'm
wasn't.
wrong.
Yi Sang wasn't on the banner. He wasn't on the banner.
Are you telling me
He was
that-
he was in the shop.
Get the hell out right now. Get out.
No,
You can't
I'm
use
not.
that
I'm right.
argument. You can't use that argument.
I'm using that argument. You can't pull for LCE Yi Sang
Yet.
yet, and you won't be able to until like December, probably.
My
Most
main
likely.
point that I'm trying to make, right, is that there was a event, or there was an event or an update where we had Faust and Yi Sang. Sure, you may not have been able to pull for Yi Sang, but that doesn't mean that he wasn't part. Like, they're not being paired together.
It's not, chat. It's not lung cancer. It's cystic fibrosis. Do your research. Oh god, how do I start this conversation without sounding weird?
That's a
You're in
always-
good
Sleeping-
company. I don't care if you sound weird.
Sleeping Bag of a Bygone Day is got a lot of parts of its design that make it seem reminiscent of the iron lung and also a medical device called the vest. And I wish I was making up that name, but it's literally just called the vest.
I mean,
What it vibrates while you're wearing it to break down built-up mucus inside of the lungs, which is treatment for a disease called cystic fibrosis. It's only temporary because it doesn't actually remove problem. It just treats the illness because it's an incurable disease.
Right.
And usually, if you get diagnosed with it, you've got like 10 to 15 years left. It really sucks, basically. But like, if you get put into an iron lung, if that machine turns off, you do die. Like,
yeah.
So.
Well, that just makes the abnormality even sadder. That there's an actual illness that it pulls the imagery from instead of just like chronic illness.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's why there's a dude inside of it.
I mean,
yeah, I
that
always
doesn't-
think the dude.
That doesn't surprise me that it's being inspired by like some sort of disease or like something like disease adjacent. You know what I mean? Because Limbus is Project Moon has always done that, and especially like with fears as well. Like and have their abnormalities being inspired by some sort of fear. Oh my god. Finally beat that boss. It only took like how many tries was that? That was like 20.
I wasn't
Dude,
keeping track.
The Hydra corrosions are gonna look insane once we actually finally get Hydra Ego.
Oh yeah, just
Kanto 11 again. I don't know what they're gonna do for Kanto 11 because there's 4 abnormalities in that set.
There is 4 abnormalities. I feel like the Cyclops is definitely gonna be a railway abno. If
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not part of
definitely.
the story.
I feel like there's 2 new Aleph abnormalities that we have seen in the game, and they are Broken Wings and Cyclops.
I think
Cyclops does have a very powerful gift, but it's very bizarre to me that one of the new Owls we got is just a big man. But he is a very big man.
No, the reason I say that is because they're the only 2 abnormalities in the game that have events that you can get tier 4 gifts from.
That is true. I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying it's weird that one of our new Owls is just big man.
Yeah, it's just a big dude.
I mean, what do you
he's a
think?
very scary big dude, but you know.
I mean, what do you think of Nothing There is? He's like a big dude as well.
Well, he's
Nothing there is a mimic.
first. Yeah.
He's a mimic. Like, but like, think about it in like other contexts or like other I guess you could say settings. Mimics are like typically like mid-rangey enemies. No, this guy's like apparently peak of human condition or whatever.
Objection: mimics in Monster Sanctuary are long-range enemies.
I'm just telling you. For the most part, mimics are seen as commonplace.
Is that
mean,
is that
think
true?
For the most part, like think of like most fantasy settings, right? Like most high fantasy settings, mimics are really considered like. Here, I'll put this in a D&D perspective for you.
Aren't mimics like really dangerous in D&D?
They're like no, not really. Like
No?
comparatively, like in the grand scheme of like level 1 to level 20, they're like a CR6 at most.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that is kind of weak.
Mind you, they are on the same like spectrum as like ghosts and specters.
Look, my biggest experience with mimics are the ones in Dungeon Siege, and those ones are just not fun to fight. So,
Oof. Action can move while in water. Oh my god! Finally.
Oh, no,
a
you can
Warframe
swim.
mission, but once I'm done with it, I need to
swim
go
now.
eat. Food's ready.
Okay.
The word protecting the coven shall ever.
I'm
remain
eating
in
salmon.
peace.
Salmon is delicious.
salmon.
Oh, I love
Salmon.
salmon. I need
Salmon.
to get some sushi today. I need to.
Wow. Sushi.
But I think this is probably a good place to end off the stream at least.
Oh, that's good.
Usually when I order sushi, I get a lobster roll.
I love eel. I love eel roll. Like anything you
Eel?
do with eel. Yeah.
Unagi?
Like unagi, yeah.
I've never
the
had-
unagi sauce.
Yeah, I've never had eel.
It's got a nice charred flavor, and it kind of tastes like whitefish. God, these designs are really good as well. But yeah, I'll do the stream wrap up. Thank y'all for coming and showing up, and also to Cass and Slime. I really appreciate y'all being on. I'm down to talk after stream as well.
Yeah, thank you for just letting us like crash here. It's fun to just talk.
Oh yeah, just like vibe, you know?
Yeah, vibing.
But as for chat, I'll see y'all next weekend whenever we pick up. Actually, I'm thinking about doing Ruina stream on Friday. Starting up Ruina.
Ruina?
Yeah.
What Ruina?
The one that has the library with it.
Have you played it before?
Yeah, I have. I've gotten all the way to key to realization.
And
Oh,
you didn't finish it from there?
You can probably stop.
No, I didn't finish it from there. I got stuck.
I mean, that's fair.
I was gonna say, if you got to key to realization from a gameplay perspective, you can call it quits right there. You've seen everything you need to see.
I mean, key to realization originally was like the final boss fight of the fucking game.
Nope.
They added in.
It wasn't.
Oh, wait,
They
no,
wasn't.
it
though.
No, it wasn't. It was just. It was reverberation ensemble, and then it would just end.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
right.
technically there was a fight after it, but yeah.
But no,
pretty
then
much.
they added key to realization, and then they added distorted ensemble, and then they added uninvited guests.
Nope.
No,
Incorrect.
Distorted ensemble was always there, and then after you beat
Yeah.
them, you have the head fight. That's how it used to be.
Distorted ensemble and uninvited guests were always there.
I thought that there was like before they had released it publicly, they were whenever
No.
people were outraged at like one of the endings.
People, no. What people were unhappy with is because Keter didn't get a realization originally. And so they put together a realization, and then in the process of putting together the realization, they also removed the cutscene after the uninvited guests because people were mad that it was foreshadowing the next game.
Oh.
Which is still really stupid. I don't know why there was even a controversy about that. They did that with lobotomy and nobody cared.
They did that with lobotomy and nobody cared, yeah.
Well, nobody was playing Lobotomy Corporation. More people got into the franchise from Library of Ruina.
Harsh but true.
Harsh but true, yeah.
Nice little Ruina factoid to boost the hype for all 7 people that are here. Which I appreciate all of you for being here. It's okay if we didn't have everybody, but see y'all.